2024 dogging season has begun. This is our first, just actually June 1st, our first time of the year. And one thing I want to tell you, that if you're having troubles or if you're just starting out, we always like to run our collars the very first hunts of the season, because these coyotes aren't necessarily probably as aggressive as they would be, say, July and August. And these dogs are amped up. They've been sitting in a pen for 3 or 4 months. They know it's go time too, so just always put a collar on to start out, kind of just get them trained up to where they need to be, because you don't want them running these early season coyotes away. So here we go though, mister. Tankers, you's a good little mister, a good little, you's a good mister. Yes, you'd have been whining at the door like the gate the whole time, you silly little shaver. And then there's Champ and Denali. No. I mean, he's excited. He's like a raging bull. Aren't you? You're ready to get out there and find you a little mister to chase. Alright. Exciting time of the year. Everybody's ready to go find a coyote. I'm ready to go find one too. It's been a few days since we coyote hunted a lot. Been getting my butt kicked in the turkey woods. That's for whole nother session. I've been in therapy the last couple of weeks over that, so here we go. Well, I went with Boone Hill lone howl. I'm just gonna do one lone howl here and just see what. They're gonna be kind of right on top of us, but they got cows over in this next pasture with cows, and I don't want to go in there and have them, the cows getting all stirred up with my dogs being in there, so we're staying out across the fence that the cows aren't in, so Hopefully we can get these coyotes popped up. What? Oh yeah, how far is he? Where's Cat? Where's Cat? Where's Cat? Ow, yes. Got him. Jesus Lord. Booyah, baby. Lights out. What's he doing now? He's done for. I just stepped in and put my knee in cactus. God dang it. Talk about a three-ring circus. Let me get this thing all settled down. I gotta get this thing. Oh, there we go. Well, you can tell. Logan and I snuck up here. And we thought these coyotes were down this coulee. And from the first hunt, from our first stand this morning, and we come in here, nothing. I walked back, actually got the call, was walking back, and Logan said, get down, coyote on the ridge. So I belly crawled up to my gun. This coyote was up on this ridge. And then when I started adjusting, moving my gun and stuff on the bog pog, the dog started moving, so that coyote started coming closer, but he was trying to get our wind. And then I had a bunch of sagebrush in front of me, so I had to scoot forward and come up here. He was trying to catch our wind. I don't know see what his range was. 224. He's sitting out there like a big dog, and I just zapped him with the old 224, old Hornady sleeping pills. But I'm telling you what, the only reason this coyote stayed here, there wasn't any dog interaction at all. But the only reason the dog or the coyote stayed is because of the dogs. The dogs are out here on this point here, and he was just staring at them the whole time. In fact, it let me crawl up here through the sagebrush with the sun's right on us. I was moving because I couldn't shoot him, and whacked him 224. Good job, guys. You didn't get to go dog anything, but we got one. This guy's cabin. There's some calves right down here, and so that's why we elected to stay on this side of the fence. The calves are just young, so you don't want to take your dogs in there and get the cows all stirred up with their baby calves, and a lot of times they take off running, and ranchers don't like that too much. So anyway, I was coming back here, and Logan said coyote, and we got him. Looked like a big male coyote here, but I don't know. They howled in here, but they were way down here, so I don't know if this is just one that come over here, maybe something that was laid up over on this hill that didn't answer us. But we're gonna go down and take the look. I'm gonna take the dogs and go downwind of him here and find him. He just went in the bushes here. But first coyote of the season for 2024, Dog with Levi. Logan's on the camera, bringing everything to you guys. That's what we're doing. We're just trying to showcase what life in Montana is like dealing with these predators. But lights out, everybody. I see why he wanted me to come in here and hunt these. Get out of there now, get out of there. This right here is why we hunt coyotes, people. The calf wasn't very damn old. I don't know what it is, it's been ate up, but like I say, there's $2,000 profit if that's a steer calf right down the tube. Get out of there, get out of there. This is the shit, this is the stuff that just irritates me. Seeing these calves get killed, or hard to say what happened here, but I understand now why he wanted us to come in here. Denali, get out of there. But life can be pretty short for some of these animals, and they ain't fair. So that's why we're out here doing our part. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Well, everybody, I'm telling you what, it turned out that was going to be a debacle. It actually turned out. We set up where we heard these coyotes this morning, and we moved in on them, got in closer, nothing. And when I was going to get the Fox Pro, Logan said, he told me, get down, get down. He said, there's a coyote up on the ridge. So I went back to my gun. I was belly crawling to my gun, and it's a wet female. So this is the best coyotes to shoot right here. She was up on this ridge. I snuck up, and she kept moving this way, heading to the east, trying to get our wind. We got a south wind here this morning, and I couldn't shoot her twice because I had these big, tall sagebrush in my way. And then finally, I just moved up on her. That's the beauty of the dog. She was looking at the dog, at the dogs, because our dogs were getting all wound up. They knew something was going on, and she was staring at the dogs, and just give me enough time to get up there. And 224 yards is what I shot her. I shot her a little low, it looked like, but I wasn't super steady. I was trying to get on her quick because I was worried she's going to get our wind. Then I knelt down in cactus, and that's just part of being in Montana. But these guys found her. She was in the brush patch here. She moved on us and got her out of the brush patch, so I brought her up here. But wet female, so I'm glad. This guy just across the fence here, this guy has really nice black Angus calves, and he said, I've been having trouble with coyotes coming in. He's just finishing up calving here, about ready to start branding, and well, this is the culprit here. So these coyotes need to be kept in check. And these calves this year projected, these steer calves are going to be $2,000. So that's why you really got to keep these coyotes in check. And these ranchers, it's their livelihood, and that's why we do it. We do it for the sportsmen. We do it for us. We're not going to get all of them, but we're going to get as many as we can so we can keep these predators in check. But this is our first time of the year, June 1st, 2024 here. Super excited. We're off to a great year as far as
good moisture and rain, and been cool and helping all these guys out. Grass is coming back, and these guys they've been whining the last 3 weeks. They've been wanting to get out. They know it's go time, and Denali, she's over here hiding a little, mister. I think she's just going to be my wife's support dog. But we're going to keep getting her out. Hopefully something will trigger in her to get her to go. But good job, guys. We didn't get to dog them, but you found it for us, didn't you, you Will Shavers? Will Shavers. All right. Well, guys, this is just part of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you don't get to dog them, and and like I said, in this case, the dogs did their role. They were sitting there moving and kept that coyote staring at them, and here we go. And I want to tell you one thing. Typically in these early seasons like this is what happens. You get a lot of these singles come in. There's not a lot of aggression right now. I mean, if we had been closer to her den site, she damn sure would have been lit up. But she never said nothing, never did howl or bark at them. But as we get going, as these pups start getting away from the den, they start hunting with their parents. It just gets better and better. So it's only going to get better from here, guys. So what do you guys think? Should we go home and have some breakfast now? All right, everybody. Lights out.